I guess this video is gonna be a little bit different from what you're used to. When I was in Kanazawa, I was invited on a day trip to KagaOnsen by Hosino Resort to visit their hotel KAI Kaga and learn about Japanese culture, learn about the traditions, some crafts, and participate in some activities.
Every station before arriving at.
So I hopped on a train for about an hour and I really enjoyed the scenery going there, looking at the snowy mountains and the countryside. And the whole day just kind of felt like an adventure. So I'm really excited to share this video with you and to tell you a little bit more about the things that I've learned and the insights that I got from that. I feel like this day is just one big adventure and it's just barely started because it's like 1 o'clock and it's so warm and sunny. I've been cold and it's been rainy for so long that it's just so beautiful here. Can't wait to experience what they have planned for me in Hosino Resort in KAI Kaga. I think it's gonna be an interesting experience. Too bad my brother is not here, but I didn't want to miss out on this. Also, we've been getting on each other's nerves, so it's nice to just spend like a day apart. We only had 2 days spent separately in this whole trip so far, so yeah, it's nice to just go on your own and explore a little bit. Everyone here is so nice. I had a nice French gentleman help me with the names of the buses and how to get around. He was French. Thought I was Polish. Close enough. But yeah, everyone's super friendly, super respectful, considerate. It's nice. It's nice in KagaOnsen. And there's views of snowy mountains. Such a cool experience. I just took a local bus. Of course, I was the only foreigner. I was invited to visit KAI Kaga Hotel by Hosino Resort to report and write an article for Numero Netherlands. Initially, we were supposed to spend 2 nights there, but unfortunately we didn't have enough time, so they were kind enough to invite me there for a day trip and to include me in some activities and show me some of the Japanese traditions and also splurge me with a traditional Kaiseki dinner, which you're gonna see later on, and it was amazing. After having a bit of a tour of the hotel, which is incredible and feels so serene, so zen, perfect place to relax, seeing and learning about their onsen, unfortunately people with tattoos not allowed, I went on to do a Kintsugi class. For those of you who've never heard of Kintsugi, Kintsugi is basically Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with liquor dusted or mixed with powder, gold, silver, or platinum. It's such a great philosophy and such a great way of rebuilding and repurposing something that is broken, and in our Western society, we would mostly just like throw it away without a second thought. But in Japan, most of the things that I've seen, it's not only the kintsugi, but also how they maintain all other possessions, whether they are public or personal. They take very good care of them. And this is something that I really love. It's taking good care of things that you already own, repairing what is broken instead of just like buying more, like what the consumer instinct and the consumer society is now like trying to impose on us to sell us more shit, basically, because more stuff is just more garbage and everything is so cheap and just becomes useless and doesn't really hold any value. It's so devalued. Whereas here, just like this pottery to begin with was made with so much intent and so much care and so much time, precision. I think that is so beautiful. And even just the process of repairing, it takes so much time to learn and then so much patience to repair even just a tiny piece, as you're gonna see.
Right? And make it as much flat as you can. Okay.
This is just a very small part of repairment. They need to do this process over and over again until the pottery, until a little piece that has broken from a plate is actually repaired. They told me it takes weeks of applying and then waiting for it to dry and then applying again and waiting for it to dry and applying again. So everything is done with so much care and intention and patience. So, so beautiful. If more people, if more cultures did this, I think it would solve a lot of the issues that we have in today's world. Next, I was invited to a tea ceremony. It's something that I've never done before. It was a completely new and very profound experience. Like the kintsugi and everything else that they do in Japan, they put so much intention in every single move in the whole process of preparing tea and desserts for guests. Everything is done with such elegance and such precision and such mindfulness. It really gets you thinking about how we do stuff, like all of the routines of the everyday life, or how we go about doing tasks. Like we are so much on autopilot, and here every movement requires you to think about what you're doing and to do it in certain movements with such awareness and consideration. Everything from choosing the outfit of the person who is serving you the tea, choosing the cutlery, the cups, of how they boil the tea, of how they prepare the tea, and then how they serve you the tea. It's just such an incredible experience to see so much attention to detail and so much preparation and also so much time learning that goes into this whole process, put into this one ceremony that lasted maybe 15 minutes altogether. It was quite incredible to experience, and there is so much that you can learn just from this small ritual, this gesture and hospitality, kindness, intent. If you integrate just a little of this in your everyday life, I think that would change a lot about how we operate as human beings.
Finished.
After having some delicious cocktails and snacks, where I could actually choose my own cutlery, my own plates, all Kintsugi repaired, it was time for a traditional Kaiseki dinner. I've mentioned before, but this again has so much to do with the Japanese culture, their customs, and how they are as people. It's done with such perfectionism. Not only the taste, which all the ingredients are very, very local, very, very fresh, but also the presentation. Every dish that you get served looks like a piece of art. It is beyond a normal dining experience. It's beyond any Michelin star restaurant that I've ever been to. Every dish has a story. Every dish has a deeper meaning. It includes incredible craftsmanship of these amazing chefs. So much thought put into how the dishes are gonna make you feel. What story will they tell? And they tell a story of a nation that isn't superficial, isn't about the instant pleasure, isn't about the consumerism, isn't about doing things halfway or doing things, oh yeah, okay, it's good enough. No, it's perfecting everything to the point that there is no more room for improvement. We could learn so much from the Japanese people, and if I want anything for you to take from this video is just try to put a little bit more thought, a little bit more intention into your daily routines and also in the things that you love to do. It can really change your perspective of even the most mundane tasks and even about the most mundane routines. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.